Those highs right around 79, but some of us could be even a little cooler than that. Now I am tracking more wet weather in the forecast. How long you'll need that umbrella coming up.
Now to a developing story. Crews are searching for a missing swimmer at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. News 3's Aaliyah Hodges is live tonight on 89th Street, where crews have been searching. Aaliyah, do we know who they are looking for?
They are looking for a male in his late 20s. Now, right now, the search has just been limited to the Coast Guard and boats out on the water since it's been dark. But hours ago, there's been plenty of crews out on the sand searching far and wide.
I immediately thought someone drowned when I saw it because we were going to go park way down there by the naval base, and it was all caution taped off and stuff.
It's a scene many beachgoers were surprised to see. Virginia Beach Police and Fire, EMS, the Coast Guard, and Navy crews actively searching for a man who went missing while swimming. A few surfers tell News 3 the waves were choppy as there was a moderate risk of rip currents today.
I mean, it's okay. It's not really anything that I would really want to be out there in.
Around 5 o'clock this afternoon, officials say they responded to 89th Street to help a swimmer in distress who could no longer be seen in the water. Rescuers say they've been covering as much area as they can before it gets dark.
We had line crews which actually walk the coast and are in the waters arm in arm to walk the coast to see if anything's in the water.
And the other agencies, including Virginia Beach Police and EMS and other volunteer search and rescue crews, will be joining the Coast Guard on the search is bright and early tomorrow morning. Stay with us on air and online on the latest on this developing story. Reporting live in Virginia Beach, I'm Aaliyah Hodges, News 3.
Meanwhile, in North Carolina, the search for a missing swimmer in the town of Duck has been called off. Just before 8 o'clock this morning, rescue crews received a call of a swimmer in distress. Duck Surf and Rescue and Fire Department could not find that swimmer during their search. Lifeguards will continue to investigate any reported sightings of the swimmer. Police in Chesapeake say someone was hit by a car early this morning. They say it happened at the half-mile marker on the 168 bypass. Investigators say the driver of a pickup truck tried to avoid hitting the person, but the pedestrian reportedly moved back into the truck's path. The victim was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. That accident is still under investigation. Turning now to News 3 Sports, and the biggest upset in college football this season happening right here in Hampton Roads tonight. The Old Dominion University Monarchs defeating Virginia Tech Hokies 49-35. The Hokies were ranked 13th in the nation and heavily favored going into tonight's game. News 3 Sports Director Adam Winkler is live from Foreman Field tonight. Adam, you had a front row seat to this. What was the atmosphere like out there?
Good evening, Todd. You know, we knew this would be a history-making day because Virginia Tech had never played Old Dominion here in Norfolk. A monumental game. Not many people expected to be much of a game. ODU, 0 wins this season, 0 victories all time against teams from the Atlantic Coast Conference. And last year, the Monarchs scored 0 points at Tech. But tonight, when that game clock shows triple zeros, ODU goes from zeros to heroes. A large chunk, a very excited chunk of the record attendance tonight. 20,532 fans stormed the playing surface for the first time ever to celebrate ODU's historic upset of Virginia Tech. And something tells me many are still celebrating at this hour. Just how big of an upset is this? The Hokies, ranked 13th in the nation, were favored to win this game by 28 points. They lose by 14 points. And the significance is not lost on ODU head coach Bobby Wilder.
This is a life-changing moment. I think getting married, having 2 sons, and beating Virginia Tech, probably in that order. This is just an incredible experience.
It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey, but just keep working every day, and trusting that God has me here for a purpose.
How's this for a purpose? LaRussa, the Bishop Sullivan Catholic High School product, comes off the bench in this game and then proceeds to throw for 495 yards, and 4 touchdowns. As we come back out here live, Bobby Wilder tells us, following last week's loss at Charlotte, he had one text message, a text message. Prior to our post-game interview tonight, he said he had 127 text messages. Todd, people are going to notice what the Monarchs did tonight. I'm Adam Winkler live at Foreman Field. We will send it back to you in studio.
An exciting win. We will check back with you in just a few, Adam. Now, before the first whistle was blown tonight, the hype surrounding this game had been mounting for weeks. News 3 photojournalist Joey Capistran was there today to capture the atmosphere of fans ahead of the historic matchup.
It gives us recognition, national recognition. We're playing a nationally ranked team today, and we've got home-and-home deal with them coming down the road, so it's great for ODU.
We love the ODU fans. They've been awesome, dude. They've been great. But, hey, this is big-time college football in Norfolk.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
And we should have big games every single weekend.
We've been in this situation before. I mean, you know, this reminds me of the first time we played William and Mary when, you know, there's kind of no expectation. So who knows what can happen.
Every year for 10 years we've been out here, ever since the beginning of ODU football.
We got a little wing specialty right here, a little sauce in the wings, shrimp and bacon wrapped shrimp over here. In turn, we're getting ready to do a little crab boil over here. We got the pot getting ready to get cranked up. We'll do some shrimp, scallops, sausage.
We got some burgers, some wings, some buffalo chicken wraps.
My favorite tailgate food is hamburgers and hot dogs. All right, spending time with our friends. I mean, look at this.
We have all the kids and cousins and nieces and nephews and all of our buddies' kids and nieces and nephews. It's just awesome, man.
You know, so 12th man, I know I'm going to be out there. All the fans out there, all the alumni, we're going to be out there just rooting them on.
Exciting day out there at Foreman Field. We will have much more coverage on today's upset win over the Hokies coming up in just a few minutes during the Geico Sports Report. Naval Air Station Oceana in Virginia Beach turned 75 this year, and they are celebrating this weekend by showcasing the best of military and civilian aviation in their annual air show. This was the 59th Oceana Air Show. This is video from the Geico Skytypers during their performance today. The Blue Angels and FA-18 Super Hornets also performed aerial performances for thousands of fans. And News 3 is a proud sponsor of the air show. April and I were out there this morning passing out some News 3 swag. Make sure you stop by our News 3 tent tomorrow. Our team will be out there when the flying starts at 10 a.m. through the Blue Angels show at 3 p.m. Come by, meet some of the News 3 family, and of course, get your hand on some of those News 3 goodies. We are just getting started here tonight. ODU fans are still celebrating. Still to come on News 3 at 11, how the Monarchs were able to stuff the Hokies for the upset of the season. Plus, are two heads really better than one? Just how rare Virginia wildlife experts say it is to find this two-headed snake in the wild.
And from the Toyota First Warning Weather Center, we've been dealing with dry weather today, but now we're starting to see some showers and possible storms move in. We are tracking an unsettled stretch of weather heading into next week. How long you'll need that umbrella coming up.